this is a barbecue event for families to come out and have a good time, to get away from bad element, to get away from trouble. They want to just be left alone and they just want to relax. And this is a real tragedy that somebody would do something like this at an event that had a lot of kids there. And basically they're chasing people away that are trying to get away from a bad element.
You saw some of the paramedics rushing to the scene.
We had paramedics that are on site. They're trained, they're professionals. And as soon as this happened, they started doing their thing immediately. They were rendering aid immediately. The Paris Fire Department and the other fire departments that showed up here got here very quickly. And, you know, all the King's horses and all the King's men have done everything they can to try to help the situation. Whatever happened, this is isolated. This is not the way this event runs. This is not what this event is about. This is not why we do this. This is to avoid all of that. And this is a tragedy. They want to show off their rides. Some of these people have custom rides. And, you know, they purposely pay to come here to barbecue so that way they're not in the public parks where they have bad element that shows up and ruins their day. You know, so this is a crowd that's really going out of their way to make something good happen, and one bad apple came in and ruined it for them. It's a real tragedy.
The sheriff here had said that there were Milwaukee and Chicago gang elements that had showed up here. Did you get a sense at all that there was a changing of the crowd, or that there were some knuckleheads who were getting in?
No. We've had, like I said, we've had this event for several years. We see all kinds of people come and go. And to be honest, for this event, I think that most of them let bygones be bygones, at least for a day, and they come out and they relax, and everybody enjoys the fact that they can relax and they don't have to worry about something bad happening, you know. And they bring their kids, and mom and dad and the grandpas and aunts and uncles. I mean, they're all here to have a family event. This isn't about, you know, drugs or riffraff or causing trouble or being obnoxious. In fact, at the end of the event, they clean up their own garbage. They put it in garbage bags and pile it for us. You know, they leave the place fairly clean considering the amount of people that are here.
What have you heard about what's happened?
All I know is that there was a shooter and there were three guys that were injured.
Were you in there when it happened, or out here?
I was in there at the time. I actually drive a jet car. I was just ready to make a pass in my car, which you know, the track actually puts on a racing event to entertain the crowd. Mm-hmm. You know, even though they're really here for the barbecue part of it. And you know, I was ready to make my run when I saw the EMTs running over to something, and I came over to give them assistance. And then that's when I saw that, and after that, I was put on traffic duty, try to help, you know, the people get out so the EMTs and the emergency services could come in.
Well, how many people would you say were here today?
You know, it's hard to say. A lot, several thousand. You know, specifically, I don't really know.
Typical though? A typical crowd for this event? Was
typical
Larry's
crowd
Fun
for this
Fest?
event, yeah. We've done this for several years. It usually has a really good turnout. You know, if the weather's nice, then the crowd comes out. And, you know, the biggest concern people have here is, where can I pitch my tent? Where can I do my barbecue? You know, they all just try to find a little piece of real estate so they can kick back and relax. And we have kids playing basketball. We have kids playing baseball, throwing frisbees. You know, they play their music and stuff like that, and everybody just gets along, and it's really a good time. And, you know, and I'll say that out of all the years that we've done this, we've never even had so much as a fist fight. So what do you say about that? You know, I mean, these are the good people. They're really doing their thing, and this is not indicative of this crowd. This is isolated. This is somebody that, and it's only my opinion. My opinion is somebody had a grudge with somebody, and they purposely came here. And unfortunately, they really ruined a great event for a great family event for people.
Any kind of security in there when people go in?
We have a lot of security, and they're armed security. They're professionals. They're trained. They patrol the whole area, and you know, they're looking for potential problems. But in a situation like this, somebody can come in with something concealed, pull it out real quick, bang bang, and they're out the door.
So they're armed security.
We have armed security here, and they're professionals. I mean, they're not just, you know, friends of the owners or something. I mean, we hire a company that's a trained company. They're certified and licensed, and they come out, and we work with the county police, and you know, we're in good communication with them, and they know what's going on. You know, so again, it's just all this is just one big tragedy.